Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ghouls and goblins, all earthlings, even space noids, come on down to planet Earth, my room specifically, the 3 to the O to the 3, cause do I have a story for you today. You guys, I've been on this planet so long, many years have I lived, oh man, you don't even know, so many years, and through this time, I've had many slices of pizza that I could say were good, but this slice, my friends, geez, oh Louise, my friends, this slice was the greatest slice, the best slice of all time, and this slice was like heaven. How did this happen? Let me take it all the way back to the beginning. They say, ladies and gentlemen, that perfect slices aren't born, they are baked. And this is true. You can't birth a perfect slice of pizza. It's impossible. You have to bake it, and bake it is what I did. This tale started off innocently enough, in the kitchen doing what chefs do. Many of you guys don't know this, but I have an extensive history in pizza making. That's right, I used to be a professional pizza maker. Yeah, man, I used to work at the pizza shops. I used to serve you guys pizza, and you used to pay me. Remember when I used to make a pizza professionally and you used to give me money? What happened, man? What happened to the money? So anyway, needless to say, my pizza making skills on point, perfection, perfecto, professional, man. I'm like one of the best that ever did it. Don't take my word for it. Just taste me, find out. Taste me, find out. So I'm putting the pizza in the oven. The pizza's in the oven. I turn on the oven. What temperature? Well, man, before I even put the pizza in the oven, let me backtrack. Let me go back in time. The pizza was sitting on the shelf. I said to myself, I want this to be the perfect slice, the perfect pie, because last time I tried this, it was not the perfect pie. It was perfect on the outside, nice and golden and crispy on the outside, but the center, the interior, ooey gooey. What happened, man? It was ooey gooey, and I was like, I don't want another repeat from last time. This time, I'm gonna preheat that oven. That's right, you guys. Normally, I never preheat the oven. I'm like, why bother? This time, I learned from my mistakes. And guess what I did? I preheated the oven. The temperature was set 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't ask me for any other temperature settings, because this is Americano. Sorry for, the fucking world. We're keeping it American right now. I know we got our shit fucked up, but you gotta fuck with it, alright. So the temperature was 400, and I said to myself, alright, we're just gonna preheat this until the buzzer sounds. To any of my bakers out there, any of my long-time bakers, you know that once the oven is finished preheating, you hear a series of buzzes. Buzz, then a buzz, and then a buzz. It's 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Haha, you happy, international family? I did it in Spanish. So anyway, preheating the oven, waiting patiently for those 3 buzzes. I don't know who, I don't know why, but someone in the atmosphere decided to summon the fires of Hades, man. They decided to summon the fire of Hades. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. I don't know who did it, but somebody cast a spell. I'm talking Final Fantasy, maybe 7, 8, or 9. I forget. But anywho, some sort of mage in the building cast a spell. They summoned the fires of Inferno. Was it Cain? It might have been. I don't know. He's a mayor I hear around these parts somewhere else. But all I know is someone summoned the fires of hell, and Jesus Christ, man, I opened the fucking oven. Whoosh, fucking smoke everywhere. Shh, it was like, whoa, whoa, what's going on? So I fucking take my fucking towel and I start going airbender on this motherfucker like a helicopter. Spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. My airbending skills were so great, you guys, that I was able to summon a fucking vacuum within my spin, and the vacuum expertly crafted, just swifted the smoke all the way outside into the ajar door. It was fucking nice, man. I wish I had this on camera. Man, this is one of those magic moments that I was telling you guys about in a previous story that should have been filmed, but it's impossible because you can't film magic, man. It just sort of happens. So that's what happened, man. I created the perfect airbender spiral, whoosh, took that shit outside. But no matter how many times I spun, the smoke kept coming. And then I looked closer, and lo and behold, under the smoke was a fire! This fire was fucking crazy, you guys. Let me tell you, it was like 9 feet in the air, man. It was like, whoa, flame wall, man. Flame wall, just a wall of fire, 9 feet. Was it 10, maybe even 11 feet? Whoosh, just fucking going crazy. And I'm like, holy shit, man. Holy shit. Let me tell you guys, any other person in this scenario, they would have freaked out. They would have panicked. They would have ran around the house screaming, oh, there's a fire. Somebody help. Somebody help. Not me, guys. Do you want to know why? Because in addition to being an expert professional pizza maker, I am also an expert firefighter. That's right, you guys. I have fought some fires before in my lifetime. You probably didn't know. Now you know. Not only have I fought some fires, I have survived some fires. Most recently, the fucking fire on the subway from like, what was it, a year or two ago? Man, let me tell you about this story within a story. So this was maybe like 2 years ago or something. I'm on the train. I think it might have been the 1 train. Going where? I forget. Somewhere, probably headed to Brooklyn or something. I don't know. Or maybe I was going uptown. Who knows? I just know I was going. I'm on the train with all the other passengers, and then all of a sudden, we start smelling. I actually was probably the first one to start smelling the smoke. I didn't think too much about it. It's fucking New York, man. You're going to smell some smoke on the train sometimes. I just thought, some guy's smoking some menthols or something. We'll be fine. It was really annoying, but I was like, whatever, we'll be okay. But then the smoky smell started getting louder and more robust. And then we started to actually see smoke, and then that sea smoke started to get real thick to where it was like, all right, this is not a mirage. This is actually fucking happening. There's actually smoke on the fucking train. Man, I can remember it like it was yesterday, you guys. I was wearing my white leather jacket. Oh my gosh, some fucking black jeans. And anyway, everyone saw the smoke, and just like I said, everyone started panicking, man. Everyone was like, oh my God, it's smoke. Oh no, it's a fire. Oh no. We didn't even see the fire yet, guys. We only saw the smoke. But lo and behold, I don't want to call them, biggity bitches or anything, but these people were definitely inexperienced in firefighting. Let me tell you, they probably have never seen a real fire before because the smoke scared the shit out of these guys. Don't take my word for it. I got it on video somewhere. It's somewhere on the internet. I got to dig for it, but it's there. So these fucking people on the train, everybody on the train was freaking out except for me, man. I'm like the only cool guy there. But, there were some other cool guys there. There was like me, this cool girl, this other cool guy. They were like a couple, and then there was another cool guy, and I think maybe one more other cool guy. We were like the coolest fucking dudes on the train while everyone else was freaking out. We were looking for solutions. Me being the solution oriented motherfucker that I am, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not just gonna stand here and scream my head off. I'm getting out of here. So I fucking bam, I go through the door, but I can't fucking, we make it through the door. The fucking, everyone's still freaking out. And so I think, you know what? I wasn't even the leader this time. There was some other dude. He was the leader. He was the first one out the door. He was like, oh man, let's get the fuck out of here. So he opened the fucking door to the fucking subway car. He got out of the subway car and he climbed over the subway car, you guys. He jumped over, you know that little like ropey rope thing that separates one car from the next car? He opened the door, jumped over that rope, and fucking jumped into the fucking tracks, man, in the middle of the fucking subway underground. This motherfucker was a leader. I don't know where this guy is today, but all you people claiming like, oh, we want a leader, lead us. This is the guy you should have chose. Not, you know what I'm saying? Where is this guy? Where is he now, you guys? Where was he now? Because honestly, he was the fucking first one out of the train. And, he did his thing. And then the cool couple, the girl and the guy, they followed him. And then the other guy, he followed the cool couple. And I was like, well, while everyone was still fucking, these guys, check this out. Me and all the cool kids, we got out. We're out, man. We're in the fucking tunnel right now. We're in the fucking tunnel. We're like fucking Ninja Turtling it up, man, in the tunnels, just walking to freedom. Just, we don't know what the fuck is going on, but we do know we're not gonna fucking die in a fucking train fire. Dude, it was only 5 of us. Everyone else, guess where they were? Still on the fucking train, hooting and hollering like chickens with their heads cut off. And I'm like, really, you guys? Just gonna stay on a fucking burning train? Okay. And you know something, you guys? I know we just had a fucking election, Congratulations once again to the Moonwalker, Michael Jackson. He defeated Martin Luther King Jr. Man, it was crazy. But when you do elections and you have polls and you like, they're polling the populace, man. Red state, blue state. Where's the green? Anyway, it doesn't matter. All those numbers and schematics, and you can look at the nation from afar and see what's going on. Man, you don't need all that bullshit. I can tell you what the nation is like just from that one moment on the train. It's 5 real motherfuckers out of like 100, man. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. It's kind of, come on, you guys, get together. What's going on? What are you guys doing? So anyway, we're doing our thing. We fucking made it, dude. We're fucking walking the tunnels. We're walking the tunnels, dude. And as we're walking the tunnels, on the other side of the tunnel come the firemen. And they're just like, yeah, what's up, guys? We're like, yeah, what's up, firemen? Yeah. And then, the firemen, they get to the car and they're just looking at these other motherfuckers like, wow, you guys really? You just stayed in the car, really? Anyway, us 5 soldiers, the bravest of the brave, we should have formed a party or something like some Final Fantasy shit. I'll never see these guys again. It's cool though. They know it happened. I know it happened. We all just left, man. We all just went our separate ways. There was this one guy that I stayed in contact with. He was one of the cool guys. We walked through the tunnel together. We got out together. We walked down the street together trying to find the next fucking train or a bus or something because we were in no man's land. We were somewhere in, I think, maybe Flatbush, past our bedtime hours, and the locals let us know, like, hey, you're not supposed to be over here. And we were like, hey, fire on the train, what can you do? We're trying to get out. It was cold as shit, man. It was like in the middle of the winter. Anyway, so yeah, man, after that, everyone, we all split up. We went our separate ways. And that was how I survived that fire episode. Back to the future to this perfect slice of pizza. So the fire inferno was like 14 inches in the air, man. It's just blazing. Just Blaze. Just Blaze was not here, but I wish he would have played a theme song or something because I deserved it, man. Wow. It was like 15, 17 inches high in the air. The fire was going crazy. Me using my expert firefighting skills, I quickly grabbed the closest source of water. I went from airbending to waterbending, airbending to waterbending, you guys. Bam! I pulled the hose, turned on the faucet, whoosh, turned on the spray thing. You know the thing with the sprays with the little needles. Douse that shit. Now, guys, I know a lot of you guys don't know how to fight forest fires or anything. You did not get these lessons from Smokey the Bear. You remember Smokey the Bear? Some of you guys do. Most of you don't because it was before your time, and that's okay. That's not your fault when you were born. That's no one's fault. But anyway, back in my day, there was this motherfucker named Smokey the Bear, and you knew he was legit because he was a bear. He's a fucking animal, an anthropomorphic animal. Anyone will tell you the most legit motherfuckers, the most two legit, fuck it, the most 3, 4 legit motherfuckers on this planet we call Earth. They're all anthropomorphic animals, man. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. If you see a fucking animal on 2 legs talking shit, listen to this guy, man. He knows what he's saying. So anyway, Smokey the Bear taught me way back in the day how to fight forest fires. So if I can fucking fight a forest fire, what the fuck is this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So I'm using the best of my water bending abilities, you guys. Whoosh! The fire is like 20 feet in the air at this point. And I'm summoning the inner Katara within me. And I'm just like using all my water bending dances. I'm doing all the dance moves. Whoosh! I'm spinning around and I'm like waving my arms like a snake and stuff. And I thought about blood bending, but I was like, no, this fire does not have a human form. It won't work. I just gotta use regular water bending, you guys. And I'll be honest with you guys, this was like the greatest fire that I ever fought. 25 feet in the air at this point. Paul Bearer from the grave must have summoned Cain or something because boom, it was just going crazy. And you know what? I was surrounded by the fire. The fire leapt out of the fucking oven and it formed a fucking circle around me like the circle of Hades. And I was going to give up, man. I was hot. I was sweaty. I didn't have any oxygen, man. I was fading. He had me in a sleeper hold, man. He had me in a sleeper hold. I thought I was going to pass out, but then I heard a voice. I fucking heard a voice, you guys. It was Smokey the Bear. And that motherfucker said, only you, motherfucker. Only you. And you know, I was on the ground and I heard Smokey and he said only I could do it. I fucking started to rise to my feet, man. I don't know, maybe it was the power of Smokey the Bear. Smoke-a-mania was running wild within me, man, and I started shaking. And I was like, you! I pointed at the fire, and I was like, you! And I summoned the greatest fucking water-bending wave this fucking world has never seen because no one saw it. It was just me and the fire, you guys. So you gotta believe me. It was like a fucking tsunami, man. And I fucking used my surf Pokemon TM. There was no Pikachu involved. It was just me in the water. Whoosh. And I fucking did it, you guys. That's all it took. And the fire was vanquished. After that, man, the fire, it was done. It was over with. An hour later, the super came in to, security came in to check. Hey, everything good? Yeah, man, thanks. An hour later, cool. 2 hours later, super came up. Everything cool? Yeah, man, everything's cool. 3 hours later, firefighters came. Everything cool, man. Don't worry, I had it. And the firefighters, they know me from way back in the day. They were like, hey, man, we never doubted you. And I was like, I know, man, I never doubted you guys. Respect. Real recognizes real. So, me and the fire guys, we had a moment. The Pike Man know what I'm about. Come on, man. They know this is not my first rodeo. They remember me from back in the subway days and beyond. The fucking 5 hours later, police showed up. And I was like, hey, police, NYPD's finest, boys in blue, girls in blue, they already know we're cool, man. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you guys. In my youth, in worlds elsewhere, lands far, far, far away from here, I'll be honest, I used to fight the police. I used to. But dude, I'm so far beyond that life. I don't do that anymore, you guys. Me and the police were cool now, man. I'm like almost a fucking honorary police officer. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Me and the police, we're always gonna be cool no matter what. NYPD's finest. Bam, big ups to you guys. They came up to make sure your guy was okay. And I'm like, I'm good, you guys. Don't worry about it. Everything's under control. And so, yeah, man, that's how that happened. So after the fire was vanquished, and all my well-wishers, they came in to check on me after all my guests were gone. I was like, all right, back to fucking business. We gotta make this pizza because I'm fucking hungry. I'm hungry, you guys. I just got out of the gym. Haven't had a chance to fucking eat yet. I was killing it in the gym, you guys. I was fucking smashing it. Bam! Like some sort of Incredible Hulk or something, not even really. More like a legendary fucking Super Saiyan brawler. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking smashing shit all over the place. So anyway, I did all that shit earlier in the fucking day, and I still hadn't had anything to eat yet. And I'm like, motherfucker, this pizza, I don't give a fuck. It's happening, man. Fuck it, let's go. So this time, before I even fucking preheated the oven, I made sure to cast my own anti-fire magic mage spell. So I was like, anti-fire, +5, +5. So that way, that shit wouldn't happen again. In case you guys are wondering, maybe you might want to also start casting some anti-fire spells before you bake your pizza. I'll never have to do it again, but whatever. So anyway, I did that, put the pizza in the oven. Bam, bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Hold on, wait a second. While that was happening, I created a playlist just for this very moment, man. If you're on YouTube and you are familiar with my playlist, you might want to check out this playlist. It's called All That Fire for the Perfect Slice. Well, all this shit was going on, I forgot to tell you guys, I was making a playlist. That's right, I was fucking fighting the fire and DJing at the same damn time. That's how good my shit is, you guys. So anyway, man, the pizza's in the oven, and I'm putting the final touches on this fucking DJ playlist that I created just for this very special moment, which is now available on YouTube. Check it out, you guys. And flash forward to the future, 20 minutes later, the pizza came out so perfect, man. It came out perfect. There was no gooey insides. It was fucking, oh my God. Oh, it was golden on the outside, golden crust, you guys. Do you know how hard it is to get the perfect golden crust? You gotta time that shit perfectly. Your timing has to be perfect. Your temperature has to be perfect. And I achieved that, you guys. I fucking achieved it. I got the golden crust on the outside. On the interior, it was nice, fluffy, crispy, just like how a fucking perfect pizza is supposed to be. Oh man, I took pictures of this shit to commemorate the moment, and I gotta fucking upload these pictures to the playlist. Don't let me forget. And that was pretty much the story of the perfect pizza. And if you can hear the story now, obviously I'm still relishing in the moment, man. It tastes so good. Oh man, it was like a party in my mouth. No homo, just pizza. No homo, just pizza, man. Oh God, glorious, glorious pizza. And guess what, you guys? I only ate half, so I still have the other half, and it's gonna be great. I'm saving that for later. And this has been another story with Kai, aka the perfect pizza maker, aka the firefighter extraordinaire. I hope this story has encouraged you to also make your own perfect pizza in your life. If anyone ever tries to tell you, hey man, you can't make the perfect pizza, it's impossible, don't listen to them, man. Don't listen to them, man. You fucking can probably do it. If I can battle the infernos of hell, DJ a set while I'm doing it, while also fighting the fires, you could probably do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should. Don't do that, but I'm just saying you can probably make a pizza on your own without your parents, man. You don't need them. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. So, that being said, if your parents are ever like, hey, you can't cook food in the house while we're not around, you'll burn the whole house down. Just tell your parents that Kai told you that you can probably do it because he used to fucking do it back when, he was your age, and look, nothing ever happened. So there you go. Anyway, you guys, that's my fucking time. I gotta take a nap. All this firefighting has worn me out. I will see you guys in another episode. Till then, have fun and eat the pizza. Bye-bye. P.S. You guys, some people say heaven exists in a land far, far, far away. In order to get there, you gotta click your ruby slippers 3 times and pray to whoever the fuck you're praying to or whatever, and you gotta pay a lot of money to the church. Whoever's the bouncer, you gotta pay money to the bouncer at the pearly gates. You want to know something, you guys? Sometimes heaven is a lot closer than you think. Sometimes heaven can be located, God, in the perfect slice of pizza. If you don't believe me, taste me. Just taste me.